Welcome all. I am K.Yogeshwari, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Self-Financed Section, Sita Lakshmi Ramaswamy College, Tiruchirappalli. Today, we are going to discuss about channels of distribution in market. Let's start with introduction. A channel of distribution is the path through which goods and services travel from producers to consumers. It includes all intermediaries involved in the process, such as wholesalers, retailers, distributors, and agents. They act as intermediaries between the producers and the consumers. The primary functions of distribution channels are to make product available to consumers, create time and place utility, and help manage inventory and logistics. So, effective distribution channels are crucial for ensuring that product reach the right market segment efficiently and effectively. The next one, meaning of channel of distribution. It's the medium through which goods move as smoothly as possible to the intended places. It's actually the route by which goods move from the place of production to the place of consumption. The definition. The American Marketing Association has defined the term channel of distribution as the structure of intra-company organization unit and extra-company agents and dealers, wholesalers and retailers through which a product or service is marketed. The next one, need for channel of distribution. Channels of distribution are essential for several reasons. On the basis, distribution channels ensure that products are delivered to customers on time. This is important because customers can get unhappy if products are unavailable when needed. So it's ensure on time delivery. Second one, distribution channels remove distance barriers for businesses. This means businesses can serve customers who are far away. The distribution channels play a crucial role in keeping enough product in stock. They store product in warehouses and supply them as per market demand. This helps to prevent shortages of goods in the market. Next one, market information. Business use distribution channels to get important market information. They learn about things like demand, price, and competition from the intermediaries in the channel. Customers also give feedback and suggestions, which help business make good decisions and plan their strategies. Next one, product promotion. Distribution channels promote products by using intermediaries who inform customers about the product. These intermediaries introduce new product and explain their features to customers, motivating them to buy. As a result, distribution channels play an important role in efficient marketing and promotion of goods. Next one, it provides employment opportunities. Distribution channels create jobs by employing many people in the economy. Wholesalers, retailers, and agents earn a living in the channel. Therefore, distribution channels provide employment opportunities for people. The next one, functions of channel of distribution. Channel of distribution perform several functions that facilitate the movement of goods from producers to consumers. These functions include first one, physical movement of goods. The goods produced at a particular place are not consumed there itself. These are demanded by buyers living in different places. The first and foremost functions of the channel is to physically move the goods from the place of production to the various consumption centers. Place utilities thereby created. Next one, storage. Production of certain goods may take place throughout the year, but this may be consumed only during a particular period. Example, crackers. On the other hand, certain goods may be produced during a particular season only, but this may be demanded throughout the year. Example, rice. In both the cases, the goods need to be stored so that they can be distributed as and when needed. The channels undertakes the job of storage too and thereby create what is called time utility. The transfer of title. Title refers to ownership of goods. The moment of goods are sold to the consumers, they become owners. Transfer of title takes place while the goods are in the possession of the channel. The manufacturer thus transfers the ownership in respect of the goods to the consumers through the channel. Next one, communication of market information. As the distance barrier physically separates the producers and consumers, direct exchange of information between the two will not be possible, so that the channel of distribution acts as a medium of communication. The information received from the consumers is passed on to the producers, and any information about the product or its price collected from the producers is conveyed to the buyers. Then next one, middlemen participating in the channel function. As I said earlier, market intermediaries are the people and organization that assist in the flow of goods and services from the producers to consumers. There are some common types of intermediaries. First one, wholesalers. They are the people who buy in bulk from the producers and sell in small quantities to the retailers. Next one, retailers. They are the people who buy in small quantities from the wholesalers and sells to the ultimate consumers. Next one, agents. They are the middlemen who do not take any title to goods. They render all services required in marketing. They represent either the seller or the buyer. The next one, brokers. Like agents, brokers also represent either the buyer or the seller. They do not usually have physical control over the goods in which they do not usually have physical control over the goods in which they deal. Example, share brokers. The next one, dealers. They are the business houses that resell goods. Example, Vasant and Co, Viveks and so on. Next one, jobbers. They are allocated with the stock exchanges. A jobber deals in certain securities. He transacts only with a broker and does not deal directly with the public. Next one, branches. These are establishments maintained by the manufacturer at different places to promote sales. The next one, company showroom. A company may run its own showroom to sell its goods. Example, Philips have their own showroom in Chennai. The next one, facilitating agencies. These agencies are directly or indirectly involved in the performance of certain marketing functions. These are transport organizations, warehouses, banks, insurance companies, and so on. The next one, factors to be considered in selecting channels. First one, nature of the product. If the products are perishable in nature, as in case of vegetable and fruits, the producer must move the goods to the market as quickly as possible. As the unit value of such a goods is less, there are number of middlemen for such a goods like commission agents, wholesalers, and retailers. If the goods are bulky in nature but not perishable, as in case of bricks, iron, and steel, etc., the number of middlemen is less to facilitate minimum handling goods that are very much affected by rapid technological changes such as TV, fridge, etc., are sold by manufacturers through the retailers alone. Product of high value example, industrial machinery will be directly marketed by the manufacturer. Next one, nature of the market. If the market has only a few buyers for the product, example industrial machines, direct marketing is undertaken. If there are a large number of buyers for the goods, example most consumer goods marketing is done through middleman. Next one, buying habit of consumers. The goods needed for the kitchen are purchased mainly in small quantities. Such goods are sold through many intermediaries. Certain goods are decided only during a particular season. Example, crackers during Diwali. Such goods are marketed by manufacturer through a number of middlemen like wholesalers, commission agents, retailers, cooperative stores, and so on. Next one, competition. It's prudent to follow the channel of distribution that's being followed by the competitors. If a totally different channel is adopted, the marketer may encounter problems. Next one, Financial strength. If the marketer is financially very sound, he can undertake direct marketing. For this, he must have his own transport, godown, and so on. In such a case, all the profits that accrue will become available to the marketer himself. On the other hand, if the marketer is starved of funds, he has to entrust the task of marketing only to the middleman. Next one, cost of the channel. If the cost of distribution is going to be very high, it will result in a very high price for the product. Thus, the marketer has to select his channel that the cost of distribution is kept within a reasonable limit. Next one, major channel of distribution. Major channel of distribution can be classified into two types. First one, direct distribution channels. Second one, indirect distribution channel. First one, direct distribution channel. This type of channel does not have any market intermediaries. The goods go from the producers direct to the customers. In this case, the producer does not allow any middleman to come in between him and the ultimate consumer. He sells the goods directly to the consumer. Industrial goods involving very high price and having very few customers are generally sold in this manner. Certain marketers of consumer goods who cannot afford to have middlemen owing to cost and other considerations also resort to direct selling. The next one, indirect distribution channels. In this type of channel, there are intermediaries and the product directly does not go to the customers. These further can be classified into following categories. First one, the goods go from the manufacturer to retailer to consumer. Most manufacturers of consumer durables like TV, refrigerator, washing machine, etc., sell through retailers or dealers. These goods are not as expensive as the industrial goods. The buyers of such goods are also scattered. Therefore, direct selling is not possible. The retailers have their places of business located closely to the dwelling places of the buyers. It's therefore possible for them to cater to the needs of buyers. Next one, the goods go from the manufacturer, wholesalers, retailers. The goods go from the manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer to consumer. There are certain consumer goods as well as perishables which are marketed by the producers through a network of wholesalers and retailers. There are wholesalers for several consumer products like edible oils, cosmetic items, stationery items, and so on. Similarly, there are also wholesalers for perishables like vegetables. These wholesalers buy in bulk from the producers and keep stock. They then sell in small quantities to the retailers and consumers. The retailers who buy in small quantities from the wholesalers sell the goods to the consumer at the maximum retail price. The next one, the goods go from the manufacturer to agent to retailer to consumer. In certain cases, agents facilitate transaction between producer and the wholesalers or retailers, typically earning a commission on sales. They do not take a title to the goods but help with negotiations and sales. These are coming under the major channels of distribution. In conclusion, effective distribution channels are crucial for connecting producers with the consumer. Businesses must carefully consider their target market, product characteristics, and cost when selecting the most suitable channels for their unique need. Thank you.